Hi families, students are learning how to classify triangles, meaning telling if a triangle is an acute triangle, a right triangle, or an obtuse triangle. This is what they will be able to use on STAR, on their quiz on Thursday, and in the future. It will not be labeled, but students have been practicing labeling it themselves, but the three angles will be on the paper for them to be able to use. So the way we classify triangles is we have to look at the angles in each of the triangles. Every place where two lines meet is an angle. So in this triangle, there are three different types of angles. Students learn to use an L check. An L is a right angle. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees. So students should start by assigning what type of angle each of the angles are, which type each is, using their L check. So for this one, I put it up. The point should be right here, and then students should put their fingers directly on the lines. Looking at this, I can tell this is smaller than an L, so N is an acute angle. Now when I look at M, again, it's in the corner, their fingers are here. It's much smaller than an L. M is also acute. And I'm gonna check for L. I have my fingers right on the lines. It's also squished, so I know that L is also an acute angle. If there are three acute angles, the whole triangle is an acute triangle. Now I'm going to look over here. This is a different type. Students were taught anytime they see this box, it is a perfect right angle. I can also check it, and I see that this is a perfect L. So I know that angle C is a right angle. Students were taught if they know that this is a right angle, the other two have to be acute. It cannot be any other type, but they should still check it. When I do my L check, I see B is a squished L, smaller L, so I know it is an acute angle. And when I check D, again, the point is right there. Then my hands, my fingers are around the lines. That's also smushed or smaller. That's also acute. If there is a right angle and two acute angles, the whole triangle is this right triangle. Okay, so this is a right triangle. And then I'm going to look at number 3. I know that this angle right here looks pretty big. I'm gonna look, I have my hands perfect, and my hands are pretty stretched wide, so I know I is an obtuse angle. I know that G is pretty small, and also if I have an obtuse, just like the right, the other two have to be acute, but I just checked it, and I see G is also acute. Let me check H just to make sure. When I check it, I have this type of angle, which looks just like my acute angle, less than 90 degrees, less than my right angle. This is acute. Just like my right triangle, if I have one angle that is either obtuse or right, the whole entire triangle is going to be named after that. So this is an obtuse triangle. And that is all. Students should be able to draw these out if they do not have this with them at home. Have a great day.